Right back we go to the final group at the 8th and the 3rd for Charley Hull.
She's just been a smidge off with her approach shots today. A couple have been long. This one just missed and rolled off to the right. And this is a familiar shot from off the green for Charley, using the putter. Saw her do it a number of times yesterday.
Three bogeys, 2 birdies for Charley.
Saw her reaction to the chip, not anywhere near what she was looking for.
And so this to stay in front by 1.
And she's been pretty solid from this distance and rattles that one in.
And the conditions out there, Karen, how would you describe them?
Absolutely perfect for golf right now. Hint of a breeze.
A few extra yards to the total distance.
Now Charley.
Nice full one.
Nice full one, yeah. Yep, I like it. Yep, helping left to right, 8 o'clock.
Hardly any wind right now, just a little bit off the left. This is a gap wedge for Charley. Having seen Weiwei's ball go a little bit long, this is probably the perfect club for Charley. It's on a good line.
She's staring it down. Oh,
A little bit.
there is a bit of a false edge there. Have to be a little bit careful, but carried it by just enough.
Yeah, the wind dropping down. You just...
Location before the penalty area, only about 5 yards. Everything slopes towards the water.
Now Charley for birdie at 9.
Similar kind of putt to Nelly. Going to move to the right and uphill.
Wow.
Just both ran out of steam there, Karen. Neither gave it enough pace.
Charley is out in 1 over par. 11.
Jin Hee from close range. Back on the tee, Charley up by 1.
Wind's a bit off the left here today. Bunker on the left does come into play for Charley. She was in there yesterday.
Good.
No such problem today.
Thanks.
Looks like she's taking a little slowly. I would too, I think. Back we go to the 10th.
62 playing.
And Charley.
Exactly, 10 o'clock, yep.
Charlie's got 160. Wind's off the left. Whole location on that front right portion of the green today. So with the wind off the left, should be able to aim this in the middle of the green and just let the wind drift it to the right.
Asking for the wind to take it, Karen. Knocked it down a touch. Is that going to go down to the bottom tier? Oh, no.
She's been fooled a couple of times. Yesterday hit it in the water at 18 in the cooler air late in the day.
And how you paint the picture of the putt in your mind. It's not easy because you cannot see the bottom of the hole is a long way away from where she is right now. So she's just getting an idea of this speed from where the flag is. And I think, Morgan, you just have to pick a point on the line just at the top of that upslope and let the ball drift down towards the hole.
Oh, it's carrying a lot of speed.
Not going to lose her turn, is she? Goodness.
Yeah, it's just surprising. You said, Karen, she's just been a little bit off, like that shot on 8, just not quite sharp. And that was a surprising mistake to be on that bottom tier.
So yet another good look for M. Meanwhile, back at the 10th, Charley for par.
And she's got this one. Looks like she's going to aim this out to the right a little bit, let it go left.
Putter's let her down some this year, Karen.
It has, but this week it's been very solid. Last year she was particularly good with it. Oh, how about that?
Still no 3 putts.
That was hard work right there. Excellent mentally to put those 2 consecutive mistakes out of her mind. Good putting can make up for a lot. A good stroke. How to respect the tour, grow the game, and we tried to certainly do our best. Brittany, one of the best.
Yeah. Well, what a clutch par putt from Charley Hull. She stays in front by 1, and off she goes to the 11th.
Well, it came at a really good time for her. I mean, she's just hanging in there. Obviously, her eye game has not been as sharp as we've seen. But just standing here on this fairway, the wind is quite tricky.
250's playing 235.
Yeah, she seems like she's just standing over the ball a long time, having trouble taking the club back. It'll be something to watch as we come down the stretch as the pressure mounts.
Forced to try and scramble quite a bit today. Distance control has been a little bit of an issue for her. And I would say in her defense that the wind is quite tricky out here and trying to figure out exactly where it's quartering from. And it can be quite tough. So sometimes it's going to help, sometimes it's going to hurt, depending on your shot tape. And I don't think she's got that quite dialed in just yet. There's still time, though, for her to get that right. But this club has kind of been keeping her in it, and very impressively so, too, on these greens, which are lightning fast.
The way that this entire group has played has let the rest of the fields back in it here today. So many people now with the chance to win. So many bunched up there towards the top of the leaderboard. The final group, the only 3 players on the top of the leaderboard over par.
Of a dozen players separated by just 3 shots. And now Charley Hull.
Charley's going with a 9-iron here. So 1 less than everybody else, but she has been a little long today with her clubbing.
Last chance to win a Lamborghini. I think she'll take something on the green.
It's going to have a bounce to the right.
How close was that to dropping down to the bottom of the saddle? That was going to leave a very tough putt. Nelly Korda with a chance to tie the lead.
That Scandinavian mix where she came from behind to get the historic victory.
She was 11 behind. It's
amazing.
the DP World Tour record. She got a little help from the leader, and she's trying to do it all herself here. Charley Hull, how tough is this, Karen?
Well, it's insanely fast. It's quite a big slope that she has to hit this ball down.
Trying to use almost a little bit of the backstop there. It's not quite going to come all the way back down to the hole. But similar to 10, just really missing some of the largest ridges, large shelves.
For this year, she is in the bottom 10 on tour in most 3 putts, and she's got a challenging one here to stay tied at the top.
But I think, you know, Morgan, you can attest to this too. I mean, she's coming off of a year last year where she did putt particularly well, and for some reason it hasn't quite happened this year. And it doesn't take much sometimes just to get that feeling back from where you had the previous year. And coming off of a victory too on the Ladies European Tour, where she obviously made some good putts, can give a player a little bit of confidence and that little boost that they need. This putt, however, very difficult, downhill.
She's been really stellar on these putts this week.
2 weeks ago, that was her 4th win on the Ladies European Tour. She took down Nelly in Sunday singles at the Solheim Cup.
I mean, the pressure that she's under is it's not just about winning, it's about getting inside that top 100.
Guys, can you just hold up, please?
It sounds dramatic, but it's literally playing for your job next year.
No, that's exactly what it is. Certainly your job on the LPGA Tour. It's very hard to go backwards when you've been on the LPGA Tour. It's a tough thing to do to have to go back down.
Now Charley.
No problem there.
Yeah. Down the left side, the other two down the right. Trigger.
Yeah, she's not hanging about from 147. This is a small 8-iron for Charley. Ball's a bit below her feet. Just a smidge of a downslope too.
We're going to have 3 birdie putts. Nelly the closest, manufacturing. Lovely iron shot in there. It's going to be fun to watch these players coming down the stretch here at Pelican.
Collegiately at Arizona State. She'll stay 1 back. 13.
Charley for birdie.
This one's going to break to the left. She's been very good with the putts to save her pars, Tom, but hasn't really made much for birdies today.
This club's stuck into the ground, maybe a little soft.
All right, Charley playing from behind now on the tee at 14.
And she said that she likes playing from behind. She said that playing from behind is a position that she prefers and that she likes to chase. Looks like she had to catch up with that one a little bit, Morgan.
Yeah, a little bit underneath that. Was trying to get it to draw. Gets a little bit of a ground draw. That'll be just fine.
It's been a dream.
10 on. 235 downwind. You're going to have to take quite a bit off, I think. I like this play. I mean, I think this is going to go at least 230 down that right side. Just get yourself a good target, like...
The big tree.
Yeah, I was going to say right edge of the green, yeah.
There's the wind.
The wind's fairly straight down.
So Charlie's got a total of 242 to the hole. Adam O'Callaghan was saying there's a little bit of helping wind. I mean, it's not much there. I mean, might help by 2, maybe 3 yards. I mean, barely anything. Hole location really tucked behind that front bunker today.
As usual, leaving nothing in the bag.
Well, it's a good thing she went down a club. She was contemplating one more.
We're saying very lucky that she did club down and didn't club up. Now it's going to be quite quick. Should move to the right as well.
I think that's a little bit of adrenaline there, Karen. I mean, she was contemplating one more club, and this one landed nearly on the front edge.
I would say that in the course of what I've been watching from Charley, the bogeys have come where the ball has ended up being long by over-clubbing.
Well, that's going to be your first birdie since the 4th hole. And it will get her to 12 under. And we'll see what Nelly does.
As the ball approaches the hole, and I think when you're standing over your putt, that's what the last thing you see is, so you just give it that bit extra.
Charley taps in, so she'll go to 12. Ties Nelly at the moment. Nelly with a short putt for birdie coming up. Zhang will go first for birdie. Been a tough day for her overall, but that was a big one. 15.
Charley Hull, how will she respond?
Well, she's got a 7-iron out. This needs to be a good one for it to be the right club here. And this one's a bit more out to the right, hoping to catch a slope to the left.
No, it's not going to do it. It's too far right. That's going to be a tricky putt now. And that shows you how good Nelly's tee shot was. So it's advantage Nelly quarter here.
Putting has been really tested today. Well, in fact, yesterday too, from long range. And I think this is something that she can be very proud of, no matter what the result of today, because her speed control has been very good, even when she's been off the green, putting up and over some of these incredibly difficult slopes.
Karen, the only one she really had to work hard on was the 10th hole, and she made that fabulous par save, but another good speed there.
Should be a 2-putt for Charley. It was important for her to 2-putt this green because it looks like Nelly Korda is going to make birdie, and Charley can't afford a 2-shot swing.
Did you think about 18? Charley hit it in the water yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, it can happen, but you don't. I think falling 3 behind.
She'd never been better than 11th heading into a final round in 3 seasons on the LPGA Tour. She has acquitted herself admirably. Now Charley, 2 down with 3 to play.
Just starting to watch those shadows there on the right side of the tee. Got the driver out. Driver makes the approach to this green a little bit easier. Shorter shots.
It's one of the most demanding tee shots on this course.
And this is going down the right side. It's heading towards those bunkers.
And in.
Really bad.
Nelly Korda, world #1, looking just like it. 5 straight birdies to take a 2-shot lead.
Enough distance will be a problem. Certainly not because of the lip. She's only got 111. Ball is a bit above her feet though. Got to play this one out to the right.
I think ideally the left edge of that bunker in the distance with a little bit of a draw.
Trying to move left.
Come down.
I think great play though from that bunker. And even that one got extra roll.
Had her best stuff at the Solheim Cup, that's for sure. Helped your team get the cup back from Charley in Europe. Karen, how about this comebacker?
She's been so solid from this range all week. I mean, it's back uphill. I think it's one that she'll feel that she can give it a good roll.
Well, it's a little bit sloppy with that stroke there. Putter went a little bit out going back and caught across it, pulled it a fraction, but you can see from her reaction, that was closer than she thought it would be to the edge.
Kind of like big brother, little sister.
Got a chance going to 18, and we'll go back to the tee at the 17th with Charley Hull.
And just like Nelly, clubbing back. No need for a driver here. You want to give yourself a fuller shot in here. Enable you to control your wedges.
And that's in good shape. And hot, whether Nelly has a chance to hold it. Just
Yeah.
Have you got another tee? Can you pass out a tee bag?
I mean, that's-
that tee bag there.
Yeah, I mean, that's the nearest point. We have to take that, right?
I was say it looked flat. I think I just when I went over the ball,
Yeah.
it was like too much of a downslope. Do you know what I mean? Well, this
Yeah.
is below my feet. That's no nearer, is it?
No, that's no nearer that tee, no.
pretty standard drop here for
Good.
Yep.
Charley.
Yeah, that's good.
It is.
It was a pretty funny exchange between the two of them there.
75p.
She knew it was all right.
68 carry.
Yep.
75 pin. What do we have yesterday?
It's 76 yesterday. 77 yesterday.
It's not a half shot. It's more than a half, isn't it?
No, what's that wind doing? Yeah, we would have landed there. It's just like a
Yeah.
three-quarter. Yeah. Not much help. I know. There's a little right to left help.
Straight at it.
Yep.
Got the ball below her feet. I mean, it's quite amazing. She's like She's over the ball and she's saying to ads, straight at it. A lot of players would have backed off.
Oh, no.
That false front, Tom.
And now that becomes so difficult.
That's really tough up and down. No green to work with. Huge mistake trying to win this tournament.
It's a moment to go at the 17th. Third shot for Charley Hull.
And it is uphill, doesn't have a huge amount of green to use.
So we knew it would be a difficult up and down, that putt. She's just seen Nelly putt on a similar line. This one's so difficult, Karen.
It is, and you heard Jason, Nelly's caddy, say to her, it's all feel. And that's exactly what it is. It's trying to pitch the ball, falling in at about, I'd say, 4 o'clock, just in that front right portion of the hole. And
It's giving it some speed.
She kind of had to, Tom. Really had to make that one. That was just, I mean, I know the ball was a little bit below her feet on that second shot because of finding herself in the drain.
Even Denise there is working hard to give you the great sounds that you hear, was willing that one in the background. Okay, so it's a bogey for Hull.
Yes,
She falls back into a tie for third. 3 back of Nelly. It's not.
Tough start today, even.
Yep.
It's been fun to watch.
Charley now.
yeah, across the drive, only 130 left for Charley. Pretty flat lie.
Oh. That was just a couple of feet away from drifting down to that proper tier. Karen.
Well, it's another close call, isn't it, on the LPGA? The fact that she can take the win from the Ladies European Tour event, roll it into a great week here, and go to a course next week where she has won.
If she finishes second, it'll be her 5th second-place finish since her last LPGA victory in October of 2022. But she will not go wire to wire. In women's sport, what they've done with this event, the purse keeps going up year after year. Charley with par and another second-place finish. She got the better of Nelly. Solheim singles. Nelly's going to get the better of her and everyone